Hello.
Hello, welcome to the Thunder Hour.
Welcome to the Thunder Hour. We got live thunderstorms happening outside
Woo!
right now.
Perfect for this beautiful summer day.
Let's hit it up.
Let's do this, fam.
What even happened last chapter? It's been so long I don't remember.
Sadako is adorable, and I love her.
I don't believe that for a
Oh,
second.
I believe it for all of the seconds.
That can't happen
Not as
in
good as
my
Renna.
Higurashi.
But Sadako is a lovely wife slash little sister slash motherly figure, and I love her.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Your parents came home, huh?
Yes. What does that smell like?
They smell like energy drinks and their eyes are all bloodshot.
How do you know what that...
Said they had a crazy amount of stuff to do and were up the whole 2 nights in a row.
Well.
Adults have it tough.
Yeah. Stupid adults. Your dad is an artist, right? They really do have it rough.
Is that a dig
Tell
at
me
artists?
about it. I don't know.
Come to think of it, he was, wasn't he? I would very much like to see what kind of things he draws sometime.
The inside of houses.
Yeah, the inside of houses.
That art on the background, drawn by Keiichi's father.
Oh my
Little known
goodness,
facts.
that's the whole
That's
story is
it.
by Keiichi's father, and he's
That
done all
makes
the
sense to me.
illustrations.
He drew
Higurashi is
everything.
Keiichi's father? Is this
And this is what he sounds like. I figured it out.
Is this a truth or is this a meta-narrative about being the father to your stories?
I think both.
Oh my god.
We've done it.
We've cracked it again.
Yeah, as I've always said, these cartoon characters are like my kids.
I've never heard you say that once.
I've heard myself say that many times
An artist.
in my
Huh.
dreams.
I've seen a number of watercolor and acrylic paintings on display, but he had to have been doing some other job too. He's a Yakuza tough as well.
Makes sense to me.
Just what did Dad do exactly? Didn't let anyone in his workshop after all.
Yeah.
I wanted to sneak a peek one day.
Hey, it's
Surely
it's
after
like a-
all these
yeah.
years, it's doing this again.
It's like that Cloverhedge thing. Also, yeah, it's all dark. He's put his sunglasses back on. You can't keep him off for 2 seconds. Or 2 scenes. It's very strange.
By the time that people come to the comments and are like, you just have to do this to fix it, we'll be done.
Yeah. That's alright. I'll do some troubleshooting over the next day or so.
We'll see,
See
we'll
what we
see.
can do.
So the house was empty for 2 days after all that. That didn't leave much time. So, Keiichi, did you manage to go after the character who was in your heart? The absence of parents is a must-have for Rogue protagonists.
Uh-huh. He built up a lot of relationship points and raised all the right flags.
I have no idea what any of you are talking about.
How do you not know you're a giant pervert?
I guess this is my narration, not Keiichi's.
I guess so. That means you don't need to cook for yourself anymore, Keiichi-kun. Why'd you make last night?
In the end, I didn't make a single thing myself. Last night's dinner, well, it was vegetable stir fry.
What?
Wow. Keiichi, you can make a little bit of real cooking now, huh?
Star, you made vegetable stir fry. Did it come out good, did it?
Renaissance, you're being unpleasant. Why are you clinging to me?
She knows. A delicious meal and a friendly dishwashing together. Oh, Star, how nice.
Hey, I said you're being unpleasant.
Oh, what are you talking about? Mion, utterly confused, asked me for clarification.
What a dummy.
But I just barely, albeit transparently, averted my eyes.
It's great.
Right. Does anyone have plans for this afternoon? You don't, do you? Do you?
So things have flipped a little bit, which is interesting in terms of the dynamic in the group. Normally it's Keiichi versus everyone else, but he's kind of in the majority this time around in these slice of life
But
scenes.
who are we fighting now?
I mean, Mion, obviously.
Rather presumptive of you, Ben.
Yeah.
Today was Saturday. Why are they at school on a Saturday, Ben?
I don't know. They got class on
What
Saturday.
does Japan do?
What do? They work their kids to the bone. That's what they do.
It's no wonder they're all so just skeletal.
Yeah, and ready to murder with their ham hands.
The beautiful day on which we're liberated from the confines of school in the afternoon. Actually, the school in Hinamizawa had a slightly different Saturday than those in the city. There are a lot of students here who brought a bento, ate it at lunch, and then went to play in the school or around the schoolyard. You could say the entire school turned into a children's playground. There were mountains behind the school, and if you went down that way, you'd find mountain streams. You could avoid the strong sunlight and make conversation in the classrooms if you wanted to. It's really weird.
What?
Like,
If you wanted to make conversation, you could. You know, we have to express permission.
I know, but just like, if you wanted to, with like one O.
Oh, if you wanted
is
to.
kind of like the way my brain initially read that, and then I was like, wait, no.
You had to fix it.
You could also play hide and seek in the construction pipes.
That sounds safe.
That does not sound safe.
Sounds like the best place for a trap, honestly.
You're right. Of course, you were free to go home as well. There's some kids who went home and helped water the fields or tended to stores. If Mion was bringing up afternoon like this, then it must have been for some crazy big club event. However, sadly I had something I need to do before taking part in whatever it was.
You have work? That's unlucky.
I wonder what kind of work it is. Maybe helping his father with his artwork job.
Or maybe being a model for his father's art. A model? A nude one? Oh!
I looked into Rena's eyes and saw myself completely naked in a questionable pose with a single rose in my mouth.
Yay!
Question mark.
No, I wouldn't do that for 1,000,000 yen.
I would.
It's 12 grand, Ben.
It's not that much, actually.
Yeah, that's not that much for Keiichi's dignity.
You get a foot. I take my shoe off and pose with it.
Ben's really into just wearing like just everything is covered. No skin is showing.
No skin.
He can't even breathe. He has to have internal oxygen systems.
Yeah, I wear thick black gloves and a void suit and a little cap on my head to like keep my head warm.
When I'm referencing Ben's facial expressions in this playthrough, it's actually just me looking at the LCD display that he's affixed to the front of his mask.
Yeah, it's good. It's fashionable.
To get rid of Rena's delusions, I grabbed her head and swung it from side to side.
And practical. How? Stop!
Sorry. Leaving your fanciful delusions aside, I have something to do real quick during lunch. I'm okay to meet up with you after I'm done, though.
Work during lunch, I see. Sounds kind of cool, actually. What could it be? You having a banquet with VIP experts? Like a business lunch?
It's truly sad, but you're right.
What? He's so popular. What?
Everyone shouts wildly, surprised.
Where? When? And why?
I don't know. That's a lot of movement.
And how?
It was true.
What?
Today I'd be on the job with my family.
Oh boy.
For my dad's job. He was having about 10 people from the publishing agency over for a house party.
The hell is happening?
Why couldn't they just have done this in Tokyo while they were there?
That would be too inconvenient and Keiichi wouldn't be there. I guess.
I guess so. This is all for Keiichi after all.
I suppose so.
He called people from work for a party the day after having stayed up 2 nights in a row. I'm amazed at their vitality. They also have it pretty rough.
Is that going to be the catchphrase for this episode?
Oh no.
Of course, it would be incredibly uncomfortable for me. It'd be really tiring to have to force myself to smile at some old dudes I didn't know. But they're my dad's important business connections, so offending them would be bad. Well, with all that said, it was going to get very uncomfortable for me today, starting at lunch.
Well, what an intelligent child! This is my son, Keiichi. Keiichi, this is
Jerry.
son. This is Jerry's son! From Jerry.
Yes.
And this person is Jerry's son, too, the Jerry manager.
Shut up, Jerry!
Say hello, Jerry.
Hello, Jerry. My name is Keiichi. I appreciate all you've done for my father.
Keiichi, good? You draw pictures like your father does?
God damn it, Jerry, that's a stupid question. Can you see any art by this child in this house?
Not yet! I would very much like to see them!
God damn it, Jerry!
Just you!
My dad has such a brazen occupation, that of an artist. Although I don't really know what kinds of things he creates. I don't really care and I don't want to see anyway. That's so tight-fisted about it, he doesn't show them to me very often anyway. I'm not a kid anymore, so I wouldn't care at all if they're pictures of naked ladies or anything.
Oh, if you study under your father as an apprentice, you'll be able to become a great artist like him too!
Come on, Jerry, this kid has ham hands! Can't do art with those!
Excuse me, this is just between you and me. Oh! Oh!
Is that a point?
Oh! I think it might be.
I'm sorry, Ben.
You threw me off with your Jerry talk, Jerry! Jerry, why? Ah! The bane of this playthrough, Jerry.
Damn it, Jerry.
God damn it, Jerry.
Excuse me, this is just between you and me, but my dad, is he really that great of an artist? I readied myself and whispered my question.
Jerry,
Might have seemed odd for his son to be asking this, but when I did, he gave me this really strange grin and tightly clamped down onto my shoulders.
Yes, he is truly a fantastic artist.
Is that so?
Yes.
I'm glad to hear it.
Yes. There are no purchase restrictions. He does fan service and he always earns as little as he gets. He has an inquisitive mind, he does. Always on the prowl for what the world needs. Taking off your socks? Absolutely not. And that goes for glasses and school uniforms too. Mayabara Sensei understands these things perfectly. Jerry is a pervert. Jerry, why? I should have known.
I just don't even understand that phrasing.
What do you mean? What don't you understand about this?
I've had it.
He draws art where they don't take their socks off, or their glasses, or their school uniforms.
You're right.
There you go.
All these things are true.
Every event sees him along the wall with a huge lineup of perverts.
I'm sorry, but his pictures, they're not ones you hang on the wall?
Not at all. In the beginning, everyone starts at the islands and then to their corners, and finally climbing up to the corners of the larger paths. The final destination is the famous wall. You too, please become a great artist who can display his works in unison with Mayabara Sensei.
I actually have no idea what's going on right now.
I'm lost too. This is not the
It's
anime.
incredibly confusing.
I'll cheer you on.
Is this just, are they saying his dad hosts a game show? Is that what we're getting at here?
I don't know.
This is Takeshi's challenge, except it's
Higurashi.
Mayabara's challenge.
That makes sense. I thought it was Jerry's challenge.
It might be Jerry's challenge, but then
Yeah.
why would they be over at this house? They'd be at Jerry's house.
Sure, let's go to Jerry's house.
It's fine to have a lot of passion for the things you like, but
I don't get it, but it seemed like that the world of art ran pretty deep. It's probably a much deeper world than I could have imagined. I decided to leave it at that.
and I'm glad.
Then I realized my mom was calling me from the other side of the room.
Keiichi, get away from that pervert! It's a phone! It's a friend of yours!
Lucky break. Maybe I could get out of this uncomfortable business party by using a friend's phone call as an excuse. I scampered over to the front door and snatched up the receiver my mom had left there.
Hello, it's me.
It's gotta be Sadako, right? It's gotta be. Or Renner. You know, it could be anyone.
Hello, me? That's not how you answer the phone.
What?
What?! Oh, it's Keiichi in the first one.
Oh, we've been
and
baited
then it's,
again.
It's Sadako.
Why is Ryukishi always bait us with the phones?
I don't know! He just hates us! He hates phones! Phone
guess
Kun,
so.
why? Alright, still from the top.
Hello? It's me, Abara.
What? My Abara.
Hello, me. That's not how you answer the phone, Keiichi-san. I implore you to learn how to choose your words more properly.
Never!
I was of the opinion that the person speaking to me had a far stranger way of talking. Oh, it's Sadako.
I couldn't tell.
It's unusual for you to call my house. This isn't the time for pleasantries. Keiichi-san, when are you going to be able to come? Sorry, it looks like this is going on a bit long. I can't get them to let me go. I want to do things with the club now, but... It's not it, Keiichi-san. It wasn't about the club today. It's a real battle. Sadako's voice was different from normal. I could feel the urgency in it drifting through the phone.
Here we go.
A real battle? That doesn't sound good. What's the situation? I'll explain the particulars when we meet.
What's the sitch?
This is... Anyway, this is a terrible crisis. What is wrong with you, Ben? At this rate, we're gonna lose.
What fans are funny?
What on earth was going on? Could it have been a fight?
Keiichi pulls out a little phone out of his pants. Like, what's the sitch? Tell me.
I didn't know who they were, but laying a hand on someone from Hinamizawa was an absolutely terrible idea. Right, got it. I'll come and reinforce you right away. Where are you at?
I reckon Keiichi look good in that outfit. Anyway, what? Yeah, continue.
We're on the Academia Elementary School campus.
Oh,
there
no.
are signs at the station, so you should be able to figure it out. Anyway, we're in a huge hurry. The school campus. The situation could have been a lot of people involved. Could it have turned into an all-out brawl?
Oh no.
Who was the enemy here anyway? Oh, I'm on fire.
It's a gang. They're
Guys,
coming.
I'll be there soon. Should I bring a weapon with me? Like a metal baseball bat or something?
Yeah?
What?
Yeah?
What?
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 What's your problem?
When did baseball get introduced to this arc?
Oh, just now, I guess.
I'm very confused.
Let's go.
You have a metal bat? That would be fantastic.
He has one.
We'll wait for you here.
Slide around.
The call cut off abruptly.
Oh no.
I needed to hurry.
What's the sitch?
Get over yourself.
Never. Oh, Keiichi, I was looking for you. Jerry's son here from Jerry was looking for a photocopy, Jerry.
Good save, Ben. Good save.
Now's not the time. Don't we have a bat? A metal bat? If not, then anything long will do.
If anything low will do, then my golf clubs are in the storage room.
I didn't have the same kind of impact, but a golf club was a splendid weapon too.
Perfect.
It was lighter than a baseball bat and maybe easier for me to use.
Sounds even more appropriate.
Thanks, I'm borrowing one. I really need to go see my friends for something. It's urgent. We're gonna murder some people.
Let's
Sorry.
go. What, Keiichi? Wait a minute.
No can do, Dad.
Come back. I want to tell you more about your father's
I
preferred
grabbed
collection.
a golf club, jumped on my bike, and headed straight for town. Wait for me, Sadako. I'll be right there. Just hold out until then.
Yep.
Didn't actually know where Kinemiya Elementary was exactly, but Sadako's phone call seemed to demand urgency, so I rushed out without asking her about how to get there. But if we went to the station, there would be signs. At least I felt like that's what she said. And I heard jingling of a bicycle bell from behind me.
Oh boy. Oh, it's Rika. Hello there.
Hey, Rika-chan.
What are you doing here? Keiichi, you came quickly. You put the pedal to the metal.
Damn. This isn't the time to be out of breath. I need to hurry.
This is so, yeah.
Sorry, where is Kinemiya Elementary?
I'll show you the way. Come along with me.
Rika-chan rode off on her bike. I followed her. Sadako suddenly called me out here, but what on earth is going on anyway?
At first, we had the advantage. However, they called in a helper. It's bad manners.
A helper? What cowards, calling for reinforcements the minute they realized they'd lose?
Me. They're taking everyone out one by one. We can't put a dent in them.
Alright, cool. So it's a game of baseball.
What do you mean? It's definitely not.
Sounds like they were pretty strong. Anyway, I'll ask about it later. We don't have time, right? Please hurry.
Leave it to me.
With Rika-chan leading the way, we headed straight for the elementary school grounds.
Let's go.
I asked Rika-chan something during that time. It seemed that all of the club members besides me were part of this fight. Damn, so what Mion was trying to tell everyone was that this would happen. If I'd known that, I would have just ditched my family job. But it's too late for regrets. According to Rika-chan, we had a one-sided advantage at the start, but our angry foes had brought in a powerful ally. The club members put up resistance and went against them one by one, but apparently they couldn't stand up to
Oh
them.
no.
The combined efforts of the whole club couldn't win? Just what kind of monster is this guy?
He's amazing. This enemy is orthodox.
Orthodox.
The Orthodox Church?
So they weren't using thuggish brawling tactics, but actually had studied karate or something. Is that what you meant?
Keiichi's our last ray of hope now.
Kinemiya Elementary came into view. I could hear many voices raising hell over there. Whoa. Mia, Rena, Sadako. I'll be there soon. I'll crush them all at once.
Oh no.
Wow, geez, what's that?
What? Nothing.
What
Don't
is that?
ignore the cage.
Is that a fence?
It's a cage of some kind. Don't worry about it.
Cage of some kind? Like the Sonozaki torture pits?
What?
A lot of bicycles left out in front of the school. I left mine there next to them in the same way. I could tell there were a lot of people flooding the campus.
I love this because it's basically like, oh yeah, Keiichi could bring a metal bat, that'd be fantastic. And he just shows up with a golf club and they're gonna be like, what, you idiot?
With the two armies in the midst of a huge no-holds-barred brawl,
Some would describe baseball that way, yes.
I took my golf club in hand. Swoosh, I swung it. I felt the sensation of it sticking firmly to my palm. Great. The feedback wasn't bad. I'm gonna go all out with this thing. I dashed at a breakneck speed to the school gates, swinging it around. Come with me, Rika-chan. I will show you what the mighty, manly warrior Keiichi Maebara can really do.
Yeah, let's go! Wow. Keiichi, you're so reliable. You're going to Rampage with a golf club.
Rika-chan applauded me, though a little dryly, lauding my valiance.
Go for
The
it.
manly Keiichi Maebara put it behind him and headed for the place where he may die.
Go for it, Keiichi, yay! But Keiichi, why did you bring a golf club today?
I had no choice. First I figured a baseball bat would have been good, but we don't have one of those in my house. A golf club was far better than going barehanded, so I brought one.
How very excellent. I will give you a pat on the head. I can't wait to see your golf club Rampage.
Despite the emergency situation, Rika-chan reached up and stroked me on the head.
Aww.
Hey, it's no time for jokes. Huh?
It's the perfect time for jokes.
Just then an extremely loud metallic sound rang out and I heard many people cheering.
What is it, though?
Wow,
It's some awkward men.
that is not a comfortable looking pose.
It's an action shot. Left, oh, we miss! Run! Let's go!
Center, calm down. Send it to third.
Oh boy!
Center fielder caught the ball and after a brief pause sent it flying to the third base. If you pitched it wildly, it might get there. He gave up on second and threw it to third with time to spare. Instructions from the bench, they were solid. Wait, what?
Oh, Keiichi-kun's here. Sadako-chan, Keiichi-kun's here.
You're late. Living around is only okay when you do it at the bread shop.
What? Oh, it's this guy! Oh my god, it's a new character.
He looks so edgy in the
He's
images.
amazing. I
Like,
love him so much.
Here he looks goofy, like he's about to crack a real bad joke.
Yeah.
Here-
Which he is always.
What is going on here?
A beautiful character.
He's looking off away
Let me
from the direction
see.
of conversation.
I'm gonna have to see if I can get this voice. Give me a second.
Also, I love how pink his uniform is in the original sprites.
He's amazing. I love him. Oh god. Okay. Give me a moment.
I'm giving you a moment.
Okay, here it comes. This Mayabara-kun kid, will he really save us? We're up against the ace of Oshima, left arm Kameda-kun.
Oh my god, we brought Kamada back.
It's Kameda-kun. He can beat the Koshinkan's pitcher. He must be a god.
I hate this.
It's perfect.
Remember when I was saying the slice of life wasn't grating on me?
Yay! We're doing it more.
Instead
It's
of-
okay. This is it. I'm sure that Keiichi-kun can turn the tables. He's a really dependable person.
Can't wait for him to talk his way out of baseball.
It's going to be wonderful, yes. Mama.
What? He's the pinch hitter we brought in to take out left arm Kameda with his bullet fastball.
This is still speech, Ben.
Oh,
The one who had one no-hit, no-run game after another during the regional qualifiers. The undefeated demon pitcher of Oshima. The super high school level pitcher that had already been marked by professional scouts. He's gonna win against him.
Some greenhorn pitcher like that is no match for Keiichi-san. He'll send his throws all the way to the back screen for an easy victory.
Mama.
There was a slugger like that in this prefecture? I had no idea. He must have gone under the radar.
How did we get here, Jerry?
Fucking who knows? Hey, Blake Sard from Hudson stood up. Hey, take a picture.
His full name is Keiichi Maibara. Look him up in the database and send his history to our office. Mark him as a target.
What?
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 They're looking him up in the database.
What? Whose office? When? Who's dying? Where do I sign up?
Which one is Keiichi Maibara? Pictures!
A whole lot of sports journalists led by Sadako gripped their cameras tightly and searched for the room at Keiichi Maibara. As for me, I was so dazed at what was happening that I was frozen in place with my golf club up in the air.
Perfect. He's so ready.
Keiichi-san, over here! Huh? Camera people stared at me through their viewfinders, and just like I had, they turned to stone. In the hands of their gallant pitch hitter, Keiichi Maibara, was a golf club.
Perfect.
Nobody could seem to understand why I was holding something like this.
No one would expect it.
And at this point, neither did I.
Cheap.
There's already sound effect for this one, Ben. We didn't need that.
No, I want to add it though. It's part of the immersion. I have to get immersed in the story, yeah.
Ugh.
He's perfect.
It is perfect. A cold, greasy sweat dripped from me. The first one to break the inordinately awkward silence was Rena.
Keiichi-kun,
Yeah?
may we ask you a question?
Please. Please don't. Psychic waves of my entreaty flowed out of my face, along with my sweat. It somehow seemed to reach the two of them.
We've already covered this.
The deathly quiet reporters all parted as Moses once parted the sea. But Moses probably didn't go through the parted seas this quietly.
If you were playing baseball, then tell me that. Oh no!
I'm sorry, Ben.
Ah!
I'm gonna have to give a point.
Ah! I thought she was gonna ask a question. And she wasn't at all.
See, they just said that they realized that he wanted not to answer the
You know
question.
what? You know what? That's fine.
If you're playing baseball, then tell me that from the start! What? Did I not say that? I mean, I told you to come to the campus with a baseball bat. What else could you have thought it was? And what manner of thinking caused you to mistakenly bring a golf club here instead?
I think Keiichi-kun must have done it on purpose, lighten our moves and get us pumped. I think.
Keiichi is just the Don Bradman of baseball. He practices with a thin object to get
There
his
you go.
aim more on point.
That makes sense.
Shout out to Australian cricket references for all
Yes,
of our
that guy that
all of
everyone
our,
knows.
All of our Australian
Even
audience.
me.
Do you not?
God, no.
Okay. Well, there's a
book about it over there?
There's a painting of him up on that little dish there.
Oh, alright then. I'll go have a look at that in the break, and I'll get back to you.
Rena smiled bitterly and covered for me with all her might. Please believe her, everyone. I'm begging you.
It's the truth, I swear. Keiichi loves golf. Pet, pet.
Rika-chan started patting my head, a broad grin on her face all the while. I pushed her hand away, grabbing her from behind by her suspenders and picking her up like a kitten.
Oh. Meep.
Rika-chan, why didn't you tell me it was a baseball game when we met at the station? I wouldn't have had to suffer such a disgrace.
Mi pasta.
Rika-chan's smile was like the sun, so incredibly innocent.
Yes.
She's glowing. When I saw Rika-chan's radiant smile, I couldn't help but feel like I could forgive anything she did. However, if Rika-chan thought I actually would, then she had another thing coming. Anyway, this is your punishment, Rena.
Meep.
Rika-chan still plucked up in my hand, I offered to Rena. That's right. The kittenified Rika-chan sent Rena's voltage into overcharge.
Oh, I'll take her, Rena, we'll take her. Oh, so cute. Oh, spinny.
Rena stuck out her tongue like a chameleon and preyed upon Rika-chan while spinning her around.
Seems reasonable. Rika-chan's so cute, oh. Meep.
Rena held her tight as a vice and began to get her fill of rubbing her cheek into Rika-chan's. Their cheeks rubbed together tightly. Rika-chan's face, it looked like it was being crushed by Rena's. I do not know what has happened, but it looks like Rika has gotten her just desserts. Yeah, I recently found out that Rika-chan isn't only cute.
Oh, I got Keiichi-kun's permission. I'm gonna take you home. Meep.
For the moment, I just gave her a 3-minute timeout. By the way, Sadako,
There you go.
that urgent call was for a baseball game? Yes, that's correct. You said you had a house party with your family. I suppose it was wrong to ask, but at times of trouble like these, you obviously must prioritize friends over family. I feel like that's what I was supposed to be saying, not you. Well, it was just a business party for my dad, I guess. Mm-hmm. I just felt glad to be called out here. So what's the crisis situation look like? 6-7, which means our team is losing, huh? 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. What the heck? This game is almost about to end.
I'm glad that we're establishing that Keiichi knows baseball.
I'm glad. It was
Is
very relevant.
baseball big in Japan?
I think it is, but I don't know much about it.
Right, because I've never really thought of Japan as a baseball place.
I hear it's a big like hobby sport thing, but
Right.
I don't know if it's quite like American baseball. It's the perfect life for you playing baseball every weekend with the boys. You know, I don't think it's quite like that.
I
but
see.
It's a very important thing.
Well, you would have had a little more time if you'd gotten here sooner. You have any idea how difficult it was for us to hold out this long? Alright, I'm sorry. Okay, so what am I doing? Am I gonna be the pitch hitter? Just leave it to me. May not look like it, but when I went to the batting cages a lot before I moved here. But then when they were for fun, I used to go with them pretty often. Pretty confident about just hitting a bat, you know, with the ball, but
That sound.
Room!
tremendous sound rang out, the likes of which I'd never heard before. The catcher's mitt trembled, sending a light cloud of dust, telling me the tremendous sound had come from the ball. Hey now, wait a second. What's up with that crazy fastball anyway?
Surprised? Yeah, that's a bona fide Koshian level pitcher. Don't you know about left arm Kamada-kun, the ace of Ushima?
Sorry, can't say I do. Wait, Mion. What happened to you? Mion showed up, and to my surprise, she was wrapped up in bandages. Just what on earth happened?
Well, you came late, so I guess when he was playing from the beginning.
Down to Rika-chan?
Not quite. Damn it. Yep, I had a lot of fun, and she's so cute. She's so soft and fluffy and squishy. Star. Oh, I could eat her cheeks 3 meals a day. Meep. I can't get married anymore.
I wonder how Rika-chan's cheeks taste if you could eat them 3 times a day.
Star.
I almost flipped my own delusion switch, but I put a stop to it using logic.
You don't have any of that.
No, I'm not saying that line.
It's incorrect.
Incorrect.
Incorrect line.
Okay, explain away. How did things get screwed up enough that a Koshian relief pitcher ended up a baseball game for fun? Everyone exchanged glances. Then Rena spoke for all of them.
At first, well, it was just a normal baseball game.
It's nothing much, just a little grudge match between Hinamizawa fighters and the Kinomiya Titans. Just having a grand old time, really, nothing much.
No wonder you lose. You called the fighters versus the Titans. Come on, guys.
It's David versus Goliath, Ben. It's biblical.
No, that's not how this works.
Well, in simpler terms, it was an intramural match.
What?
What's
funny about that?
Nothing is funny about this, don't worry.
Okay, good.
A match to settle a grudge between Hinamizawa and Kinomiya.
Yeah, because that's how grudges work.
Yeah, they get settled in one fell swoop.
That's right.
That's how it works. We say grudge, but it's all pretty peaceful and friendly.
So why is our whole club a part of it? Some of you are wearing uniforms and some aren't. Last I checked, we weren't the school baseball team.
That is, well, it was pretty irresponsible.
They happened to have some players who couldn't make it today, and they were pretty down in the dumps, so we ended up getting involved post-haste.
Nice.
I see, so if there weren't enough members, anyone could come to the rescue, whether a boy or girl, and no matter which grade they were in. That jumbled together feeling was the hallmark of our school.
But Rika-chan told me we were crushing them at the beginning. Mi's an amazing batter.
You know, I think that was Keiichi, but I'm not giving any points.
You know what? It's fine. We'll take it. Mi's an amazing batter. She was hitting home runs left and right.
And proudly stuck out her chest. Doing so seemed to hurt her somehow, and she groaned pathetically.
Aw.
Yeah, every time Yun-san went up to bat, she hit a home run and brought everyone on the bases in.
Unlike Sadako, she can actually hit the ball.
Rika!
Wow! Meep. Rika's savage.
Alright, I think I got the gist of it, so you're having a pretty easy time until that Gashian pitcher showed up.
What is Koshian?
I don't know.
Is there like an official term or something, or is it like a place in Japan? Tell us in the comments.
That's right. It was all us at the beginning. Maybe we didn't get all that many points, but we were always getting people on the bases.
It's very tense for a second there. And Kameda-kun from Oshima just happened to show up to watch the game today.
Oshima was apparently a fairly well-known school in our prefecture that frequently sent people to Koshian. And this man, known as the ace of their baseball team, Kameda, seemed to be quite skilled. Now that I thought about it, it was certainly strange to see the cameramen with journalist armbands here to watch a casual baseball game out in the sticks like this.
Oh boy. I heard that when Kameda was little, he was on the Okonomiya Titans.
You figured it out, right? His old team was losing, so that's why he jumped in as a relief pitcher and took them out. Now it's just terrible. Can't even hit any foul balls, much less get anyone on the base.
But still, a Koshian pitcher barging in, it's unfair. We're just playing for fun.
Grudge match for fun.
Yeah, fuck that
I don't
noise.
believe that. All the boys wearing the Hinamizawa fighters uniform were hanging their heads in disappointment.
Rep.
I knew almost all of their faces. Isn't everyone here a classmate?
Oh, I see. We're the only school in Hinamizawa after all.
What a shocking twist of fate.
Oh, it's Tamari-kun and Nakamura-kun, the real main characters of this
Yeah.
story. You're on the baseball team too?
I want a Gilden Rosencrantz of Guildenstern of Higurashi, but it's Tamada-kun and Nakamura-kun. That's what I want. That's my dream. Rook should make that, if you haven't already. My son.
His uniform was brand new and not very dirty, fresh off the presses. I could see handmade banners with their names written on them in the grandstands. You see, their families came to root for them in their debut game today.
Akamura-san said... Oh, Akamura said he just got his bat today as a present from his dad.
Brand new bats sparkled. With that kind of present, a man just has to perform well.
That bat's gonna get trashed.
He practiced swinging a whole lot just for today. Tamada-san, well, he went too far and he tore the skin off his hand, see? Unfortunately.
Rep.
His torn hand looked like it hurt, but from that injury you could sense his backbone.
I get it, guys. You wanted to make your big moment a good one.
From...
The savior of the Kinomiya Titans, we could hear the sounds of this Kamada-kun's tremendous fastball practice. This was no joke. He was definitely on a level far above high school kids. But at his level, he clearly shouldn't have been interrupting at a grass-lot game. Grudge match though it may have been. He should have understood how much better he was, too.
Yeah, what a dick.
This guy, is he being serious against opponents like these?
Yeah. Rana thinks it's immature.
Rena's eyes grew harsh. It took a lot to get Rena mad. As for Tamada-kun and Nakamura-kun, they were sniffling, fighting back tears. We heard another tremendous noise from the mitt. I turned around and this left-arm Kamada-kun guy was looking at us grinning boldly.
Anyway, that's how it is. Now that it's come to this, we have no choice. We have to engage in real battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, good thing I brought my golf club to club his head in.
Yeah.
It looks like
What?
we have to get serious.
You're in a gang, Keiichi. Is that your backstory?
I believe it.
I believe it too. Yep, and then we tried getting serious, but then Mi-chan went out with a bang.
You got embarrassed, scratched your head, and then a moment later doubled over in pain. Went out with a bang, but how on earth did she end up getting injuries like this?
It would take a really long time to explain. The one thing I can say is she came up empty even though she pushed herself that hard.
Wow.
Ugh, I risked my life and I couldn't even get 1 point.
Wow. Our secret plan did nothing, and now we're very sad.
Secret plan?
What secret plan? There are no secrets in here. No secrets.
I couldn't even imagine what sort of secret plan it was, but it must have been crazy enough to get hurt that badly.
Still, though. Still playing baseball thanks to you failing, right?
Wow. Yeah, well, maybe Mi-chan's last result wasn't very baseball-like, I think.
We have no other recourse now, do we? It means we need to settle the score front and center in a manner befitting a baseball game.
Uh-huh, without murder.
That's right.
Murder does not solve all your
To
problems.
settle it like baseball.
Yes, no murder, Mion, come on now.
I think normal people would have given up and gone for a frontal attack. But as a member of our club, I wasn't about to accept that so easily. Like baseball. I know if we look at it like a baseball game, then we can't be picky, can we?
Well, it is our club's creed after all, Star.
That's correct. We can't be picky, that's the virtue of our club.
Renner and Sadako laughed to each other,
Delightfully, like newborn babes.
It wasn't really a virtue we could brag about, but the best thing about our club is that we never rolled over and gave up.
Yeah. But the cameras are all watching very closely, so it will be hard to cheat like we usually do.
Rika-chan spread her arms wide, indicating the array of reporters in the bleachers.
But she's got such tiny arms.
She was right, with all those cameras watching us, through those cameras with giant telephoto lenses, foul play would be fairly tough.
It's alright, we'll figure it out. With the club, after all, we can always find a way to cheat.
That's right, that's the bottleneck. Everyone's eyes are on us, we can't be too bold. Ah!
I never did think Mi-chan's ways were very ladylike, though.
Sadako and Rika-chan both nodded behind Rena.
What did she do?
Then let's get down to business.
Yeah? Yeah? To what?
To defeat
Jerry?
Jerry.
Fuck, let's get him.
Our team is down 1 run right now.
Plus, it's the bottom of the 9th, and we ought to have 2 outs. That doesn't sound good, I
This
think.
old man's plan had gone better, then we'd have our bases loaded right about now.
I've been able to murder that man.
There's no point lamenting a failed plan. Our club never loses heart and always goes on to the next one.
Sadako said, eagerly trying to cheer up the downcast Mion whose secret plan had failed. It may have failed, but Sadako still seemed to have another. Sadako, you seem pretty cheerful, which means you've got something up your sleeve, eh?
Keiichi-kun, who do you think she is? It's Sadako-chan, you know? Sadako Hojo-chan.
That was right. We called her Trapmaster Sadako.
Yeah, I told ya!
She would ensnare her opponent at the perfect moment. The very end.
Yes.
Everyone in our club knew we could never, ever let her guard down against Sadako.
Makes sense to me.
I may have taught her, but she's grown a lot and doesn't seem to want to stop. Sometimes even I'm astonished at how she overcomes such slim margins.
By the way, me bats next, then Sadako.
We were losing by 1 point, so if we could get to the next runner on a base, and the runner after that could hit a big one and end the match. And that final batter was Sadako.
Oh. See? You feel like we can win now, right?
Can't imagine what she's got set up, but it's gotta be some kind of trap for sure. If I were the one opposing pitcher, I'd definitely walk her. I don't know what that means.
If I were the opposing pitcher, I'd walk it because you don't want to fuck with her.
But
Because if he were the pitcher pitching her and she's about to swing, he's like, oh boy, what if like the ball explodes and it hits me in the face and I die?
What is to walk in baseball?
Oh, are you not familiar with baseball terminology at all?
Not at all.
Oh well, let me. So when you walk, it's when you get 3 balls and you gotta walk. You get to just walk to the first base. So you don't have to do all the running and stuff. Yeah. So when someone throws a ball at you, There are 3 outcomes. You hit the ball, and then you have to run until someone, catches the ball and try and tag you out. You get a strike, which is where if they swing and they miss the ball, they get a strike. You get 3 strikes and you're out.
Yep.
Just, usual thing that happens. And then there's a ball. And a ball is if you throw the ball and the person doesn't swing and the ball is outside of the, strike zone.
Right.
And if you get 4 balls, you get a walk. So you just get to walk to the front base because the pitch is really shit.
Right.
So there you go. There's also a foul ball, which is if you hit the ball and it lands too close to you, I think.
I see, but...
It's been a while since I played baseball, but I remember most
So
of it.
basically this guy's gonna be too proud to do that.
Yeah. Keiichi's saying that if he were gonna throw a ball at her, he wouldn't. He would just throw outside of her strike zone so as not to activate any traps, and she'd just get to walk.
I see. There was no way Sadako was going to hit a home run, even in my dream.
This has been Magus Fabara with Baseball Hour.
Thank you. I'll be back for Cricket Hour when they play cricket.
I don't know cricket very well, though.
But if she was going to stand in the batter's box normally, without any kind of plan, I can't think of anything else she could do.
And the fact you called me here, I see. I think I know where this is going. And I was a necessary piece of Sadako's trap.
Your golf club. I'm excited. I wonder what Sadako will do. What about you, audience? Looks at camera. I can't wait to see Sadako's walk-off home run either.
K-Chat is indispensable for this. Understand? This is our last chance at creating an upset. We absolutely cannot fail.
Right. That much I know for sure. Just watch. Sadako and I will give you all front row seats to the greatest turnaround victory of all time.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Then I'll explain your instructions, Keiichi-san. Lend me your ear for a moment.
All right, let me just remove it.
Sadako and I huddled up in a hidden place.
What?
And held a briefing that anyone watching could tell was suspicious.
I wonder what my bar-san Hojo are talking about. I pray it's not some crazy chick like the one the president used.
Wow, Tomata just got suddenly very old.
Don't worry about it. This is always my voice. Ooh.
Our teammates Tomata-kun and Okamura-kun seemed very nervous. Rena gave them a wide smile, trying to dispel their anxiety.
Shh. It'll be okay, everyone. Sadako-chan and Keiichi-kun will be able to pull this off for us.
Ooh, but we're up against a kill shooting picture.
It must be like a school or something.
I don't know if Sadako's traps will be much good. Ooh.
I thought you knew baseball.
I don't know Japanese baseball. Mion!
Now everyone be silent and watch. You're gonna get to see an interesting game.
Like you know everything. Sure.
Mion, who knew everything. Looked like she was having a hard time stifling laughter bubbling up within her.
What?
She was so terrifying as an enemy, but so reliable as an ally.
Yeah, I don't want to fight her.
Mion waved her hands at the umpire.
You've got a pinch hitter. I, Mion Sonozaki, am switching out with Keiichi Maebara.
Are you sure you'll be alright?
The umpire turned an uneasy gaze on the pinch hitter who had jumped in with a golf club.
Don't underestimate Keiichi-kun now.
The members of our club were the only ones grinning with wholehearted confidence.
Sure, this will be fine. Oh, that's a chapter.
That's a chapter.
That's a weird place to end a chapter.
Gonna have to wait for the outcome of this game.
Next time!
Higurashi.
Yeah, that one.